In this crisis, would you like to use your ideas, the unique ideas that can make you money or make your fortune in the upcoming time? Or you want to be with your best friends, that is Netflix and any snacks, to just enjoy the lifetime and stay at your home and get paid by government? If you really want to become something, you need to have a clarity about what you want to do and what are the further steps to take. And I'm here bringing you clarity. Hey guys, it's Dilmohit and I'm reviewing a chapter from High Performance Habits from Brandon Burchard. The chapter name is Clarity, and that's one of the best chapter to get the clarity from anywhere, because that's one of the best book. I read it, and it is full of the things that you need to do and the full of the questions that you need to ask from yourself over and over to understand what you really need and how clear you are on it. And are we ready? Let's go. So what is clarity? Clarity is a child of careful thought and mindful experimentation. According to Brandon Burchard, you need to constantly asking yourself, who am I? What I wanted? What expression I have to? What are the feelings I have to? What are the things I'm meant to do, or what are things I need to do right now to get my goals? Every single thing you ask for yourself, that will help you to get more clear about the thoughts and the goals that you need to have in your life and how you will achieve it. It's not about just the goals that you have, it's about the goals and how you execute them, because once you have execution list, you will understand all the steps how to go with. You will get more clear about that. Remember, lack of clarity also create neuroticism, or we can say a negative thoughts and everything. And right now, for the perfect example is coming on with the coronavirus. Everywhere there's a lot of negativity going, because people are having a lack of clarity is what is happening, how it's gonna be, and everything around them. They can't predict anything because it's not clear enough. They're not having a lot of things that needs to clear it up. So that's how you need to be clear about the things you want. That's how you can stay positive and go for the further. Otherwise, you'll stay with the negative state and negative people and negative thoughts around all of you. And after that, you need to go to the future clarity. And once you know your core strength, core weakness, and everything, what are you good at, what are you bad at, what are the things you can take from other people, what are the help you can take from other people to become better in the things you need to be, so you can go for the future. And with the future, you have to think about two things: who you want to become and what you need to become in that way. And these two questions are really crucial, because once you know who you want to become and you need to lay out the path how you will become it, then you need to know, then you can ask a question like, what are the skills you needed, what are the training you needed, or what kind of people you need to surround yourself with to become like that. And with that, you can become a greater, you can make your impression much better than the others, and you can go with for the better for yourself. As we covered the basic clarity on the present and future, now it's time to get under the three parts, which is envision the future for, determine the feeling you're after, and define what's meaningful to you. These are the three parts that is covered in the whole book, and these are the main important, because the first one as envision your future for. In this one, there's a 4S involved in it, that is self, social, service, and skill. These are the 4S that is main important to the you, and you have to be clear in all four topics. In self, there's a Greek term that is called know thyself, that means know yourself. And Brandon Burchard said most of the successful people, they know themselves and imagine their best self, and they're living in that life. They're not thinking about living there and they will be, but they're living right now. So that's you need to do. You need to understand what is your best self, and you need to go beyond your circumstances of right now and live in that moment. That is the only thing you need to do. Most of the successful people, they know themselves and they imagine themselves in the best way and living in that moment. And if you want to do the same, here's the activity for you. This activity, there are three questions that you have to understand. That is, the first one is be intentional on what you want to become. And the second one is have a vision beyond your current circumstances. And the third one is imagine your best self and start acting like that. Imagine your best self and start acting like that right now. And now we're going to talk about the second activity. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe this to channel, and also share with your friends so they can understand more about their personal health and growth. In this activity, you need to write 3 words for your future self, as you need to express yourself. As Brandon Burchard, he has a 3 word that is live, love, and matter. That is our question he asks every day. Did I live today? Did I love today? Did I matter? That's how. And everybody has to need 3 words for each other. I actually just take these the same words because I like this, and this is the question I ask every time, and it really worked it. And you can choose another words for you, that what you want be for your future self or be. So we are on the third S, that is skills, and there's a quote in the book that is, look into the future, identify the skills, and obsessively develop those skills. And this is one of the greatest quote I like, because this showed you that how you can get it. In the book there is PFI, a term that is mean as primary field of interest, and you need to understand, you need to write down at least 3 skills as A, B and C, which are these 3 skills that you need to master in the next upcoming 5 to 10 years. And you need to build a curriculum that is solely dependent on these 3 skills, and that should be undistracted, so you can be master in the time and you can achieve the skill that can pay you more money or anything. So we are on the fourth S, that is service, and the service is all how you can serve other people in your community or in your work or at your home, and anything that is you can serve or you can bring more value. And how to add value, there are 3 things, that is relevance, differentiation and excellence. And what are these 3 things? Relevance is eliminating all the things that doesn't matter, and differentiation means step up from your game and show more and give more to the people, so you'll be as a different one. And the third one is and that is excellence. Use your internal standards to go beyond what you do, so that the people you're serving will get more benefit. And that's how this whole the first Envision Your Future 4 will end. And we're going to the next part, that is determine the feeling you're after. Here we are, determine the feeling you're after, and that's one of the best part I know, because in there's a lot of things that you need to understand. And the first thing is, there's a quote that means, my feelings are not in charge, my feelings are my own, so I am the in charge. You need to understand that you are in charge of your feelings, because your feelings are not dictating you, you're dictating your feelings on how you feel and how long time you'll take that feeling to go away or stay. Now, if you want to become in charge of your feelings, you first understand what is emotion and what is feeling, because these 2 things are different. And what is emotion? Emotion is just like reaction of your body to any stimulus going around or in the body. And feeling is just mental portrayal of the emotion. So whatever you feel is just like emotion stayed in your mind for a long time. And if you keep it for the longest time, like years, then you can end up miserable. So understand, you become in charge of your feelings. Your feelings should not tell you what to do. You should tell your feelings how you should feel. You should tell your mind how you should feel and go with that. In this way you can have more in charge on your body and you can live a better life. With the second part is gone, and we are in the third part, that is define what's meaningful to you. And if I ask you define what's meaningful to you, you'll say, okay, this meaningful to me, but you don't understand. If I ask you define what's meaning, and you might be thinking, what does that mean? Because we always say okay, this feels good to me, that's meaning. So over here, if I said what define meaning, there's an answer for it. That is enjoyment of task at work, or alignment of the personal value with the work, or satisfaction of the task you have done it anywhere. That's what is the meaning of the meaning. So there are 4 factors that is related to the meanings, and those 4 factors are enthusiasm, satisfaction, connection and coherence. These 4 are there, when combined together, that becomes the meaning. And we have if I ask you what is satisfaction is, you might be thinking what is satisfaction? It's difficult to answer, but satisfaction means your passion plus growth plus contribution together comes as satisfaction. And when you're satisfied and you add your enthusiasm, connection and coherence with your satisfaction, that turns into meaning, or sometimes as a purpose. So you need to work on these things, because these things are really great. I'm going to put a link in description below where you can get this book and a free audiobook from Brandon Burchard, and you can understand what is in, because this is the whole 1 chapter on clarity. This is a lot. And stay tuned for my next videos. If you like the video, please press the like button, subscribe to our channel and share this with everybody, so you can get these videos with the whole detail in it for you, so you can grow more. Thank you.